Hello, everyone. I'm Cheswick44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, well, we managed to solve the problem with the ward stone. Turns out it is a cage of sorts containing a ton of angels. Many of them have been corrupted and are pissed off that they're trapped, but we managed to calm them, so the ward stone will continue to work. And now, we have gained mythic powers. We are now a mythic hero. And while we are in the first level of it, in time, oh, we are going to get so very powerful. For now, we're just mythic rank 1. Don't worry, more will come. Anyway, let's leave here and move on. Time has passed.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
When Anevia reaches the long table your party is gathered around, she heavily flops onto the bench and hands out the tankards of beer.
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and she deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendov.
That was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the Fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
We certainly did.
It's simply unforgivable.
Comes the cheerful voice of someone sitting at the far corner of the table.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Anevia pulls a piece of gray stone from her pocket. Ha! Alright. We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Says the same mirthful voice that joined in before.
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Irabeth looks to the end of the table where the voice originated, and her eyes widen as her words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our heroine to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrows.
Your Majesty.
Well, that's unexpected.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
The woman rises from her seat, approaches you, and holds out her hand. Well, for the sake of respect, it is an honor, Your Majesty.
And for me also. So, this is what she looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were I'll have them arrange.
Irabeth, finally recovering from the shock, bolts to her feet.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored heroine here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all of your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabras will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new heroine all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
Well, we all do need to get some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Daskari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabras' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Kionin, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now, allow me to devote some time to the heroine of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you the chance to celebrate. But all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big, big plans for all of you. Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer. So I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the heroine of Canabras.
Oh, no, what are we drinking? I didn't realize that wasn't included. Either way, that's Act 1 complete.
The fires of Canabras have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
We can certainly hope for it. Ah. And we did level up too. We'll have quite a bit to go through here. Is that her next to Irabeth? The hero we saved Canabras? The Queen is coming! The Queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabras. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabras, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed.
Everyone return to your orders' camps.
There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Of course. So, we are now the commander of the 5th Crusade. Oh. Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Gladly. However, it appears we have levels to gain. Ooh. Inevitable Fate. Hang on. This I gained from... I completed the endgame DLC a while ago. You're imbued with mythic powers. Once per day, you can activate this power to gain the following effects for 10 minutes. A +1 mythic bonus on attack rolls per 3 mythic ranks. Your attacks deal an additional 10% divine damage, and all offensive spells you cast also deal 10% divine damage. You get 10% fortification per 2 mythic ranks, DR1 per 2 mythic ranks, and resistance 2 per mythic rank against fire, acid, electricity, sonic, and cold. For every 3 mythic ranks, the save DC against spells you cast is increased by 1. You gain a +1 per 3 mythic ranks bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance, and all healing you cast additionally heal 2 points of damage per mythic rank and gain fast healing equal to your mythic rank. Okay, so we are going to level up. We're getting another Arcana. Good. So let's see. Perception and Persuasion, of course. Let's see. Empower 3 spells. Whenever the Magus enchants his weapon, he may spend 1 additional point to increase the duration of the enchantment. Extend spell. Expend 1 point from his arcane pool as a swift action, allowing him to anticipate his opponent's defenses. Enemies are denied their dex bonus against the Magus's attacks. That until the end of the Magus's next turn. Oh, that is very good. I am definitely taking that. I don't care about the wand ones. I don't care about reach. So I'll take that. And I gain a new level 2 spell. Currently I have Blur, Frigid Toss, Mirror Image, and Scorching Ray. What do I want to take? Acid Arrow would be fine, because then I'd actually have some acid damage if I need to. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. That's not all we have. First, we did gain some spell scrolls, so no, Nenio doesn't have any new ones you can learn. You can learn some. Learn that, learn that, learn that, and learn that, and also that. Okay, that one was already learned. So that's good on spell scrolls. Alright. Sela! The new paladin level. Boop, boop, boop. Using your mercy, you can remove... Let's see. Also acts as remove disease. That would be very useful. So yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Yaniel, you are also getting a level up as an animal companion. Boop and boop. Yes, I know about that. Oh, okay. Dayrin, Oracle. Boom, boom, boom. A level 3 spell, our first one. Definitely... Why does it say you don't choose Cure Serious Wounds? I need to see something. Yeah, there's no reason I can't. Why would I not take a healing spell? Alright. Camellia! Boom, boom. Then we got Lan. Zen Archer. Boom, boom, boom. Barkskin, Scorching Ray, Sudden Speed. None of them are particularly special. I guess Barkskin for the sake of it. Ooh. Improved precise shot. That would be extremely useful. I don't know why it doesn't want me to choose rapid shot or many shot. Ignore the mischance granted to targets by anything less than total concealment. I mean, that's pretty good. This is also really good. Is there a reason I can't... I get snapshot later, but... yeah, there's no reason not to take one of these. Honestly, nice is I'll take many shot. First attack fires 2 arrows. I don't know why it's saying not to. It doesn't make sense. And he's got a longbow weapon specialization, which is nice. Alright, you are a wizard. Boop, 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 boop. And you can take level 3 spells. Do you have any? You have Fireball and Haste. Yes, those are incredibly useful to have. Let's see. I feel like Lightning Bolt would be incredibly useful. Because you never know, you could use that. Communal Sea Energy, Sea Invisibility could be... actually... when you are affected by a spell cast by an enemy, you fire one of your comets in retaliation. 1d6 bludgeoning and 3d6 points of cold. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't think we can find that... yeah, you know what? We'll take it. That's a new one. Alright, time for you, Woljif. You are a rogue. You get boop, 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 boop. And you get level 2 spells. You have a lot. What would I want to give you? That's sneak attack. You already have that. I guess Ghoul Touch, because it's a touch spell. Blindness? Could have a use. Why not? We'll throw it in there. And also, mythic ability, Abundant Casting. You are a spellcaster. It only makes sense. Next we have Ember. You are a witch. Boom, boom, and boom. And we will take, let's see. Yeah, you've had vulnerability, curse, and healing. Ameliorating, maybe. Suppressed for a number of minutes. That's not the same thing. I mean, Fortune could be useful. Yeah, screw it. Fortune, it could be useful if we need it. And you get a level 3 spell. You don't have any. Why are you... there we go. Which means you don't have healing as an option. Really? Didn't realize you didn't have a level 3 healing spell. Let's see. I could give you Dispel Magic. Silver Darts would be a new attack. Ray of Exhaustion could, could fatigue or exhaust someone. Lightning Bolt is straight up damage. Yeah, screw it, Lightning Bolt. And your mythic ability, we are going to go with Boundless Healing, because I focus on making you a bit of a healer. And now for Ulbrig. So you are a shifter. You get boop, 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 boop. And you gain Shifter's Fury. Several ferocious attacks with the same natural weapon. Instead of attacking with all their natural weapons, the shifter can choose a single primary natural weapon and make a full attack with that natural weapon, gaining a second iterative attack. When she does so, all her other natural attacks count as secondary attacks and do not benefit from shifter claws. Okay. But, in addition to that, your mythic ability is... Let's see... There it is, Master Shapeshifter. Whenever you become the target of a polymorph effect, all the physical ability scores adjustments are modified by +4. Additionally, if you have the Wild Shape ability, you can use it any number of times per day. Which I believe is what he has. Which means he should be able to use this effectively forever. And he can permanently be shapeshifted. That's what I believe it is, if I am remembering right. And that is all those. Except, we're not done yet. I am an at-will. You have none. You can't do anything. And we have a ton of spells that we can now cast. How does that sound, eh? Let's see. A couple Frigid Touches. Couple Ghoul Touches. You've got Blur, you've got Invisibility, you've got Mirror. Maybe you can summon a small elemental. And on level 1 spells... Couple Burning Hands, couple Shocking Grasps. Couple Corrosive Touches. You got Grease, you've got Mage Armor. And let's throw in a shield. Nenio, my friend. You are going to have quite a few magic missiles, I think. So that is extremely useful. And I guess a couple ear-piercing screams. Tier 2. Well, you don't have much. You can do a couple of those. Mirror Image could be useful. An Acid Arrow. And... I guess another Acid Arrow. And level 3 spells. Ooh. 3 fireballs. You have a displacement. A lightning bolt. We'll keep a Vengeful Comets in, and if we need another haste, we've got one. That'll work. You are at will. You have none. You! Let's see. You're in melee, so a Burning Hand could prove useful. I'll give you a Bane as well. And a few more Cure Light Wounds. Tier 2. Definitely some Cure Moderate Wounds. And another couple Lesser Restorations. And Hold Person could prove useful. And Tier 3. Yeah, some more Cure Serious Wounds. We'll give you a Dispel Magic. Call Lightning could be useful. And an Animate Dead. You are fine with your spells, and that's all the spells prepped. Alright. And I don't think I had any items here that needed to go to anyone. Warhammer, Heavy Pick, Scythe. No, no weapons. Armor? No, I don't think I had any armor. You don't have weapon finesse, so that doesn't matter. Ingredients, nothing, nothing, nothing. Decapitated head. The severing of the neck is unnaturally clean and likely was performed using magic. You have no idea how these terrifying remains ended up in your belongings. That's concerning. Right, we're going to leave that alone. And with that, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, it's time for us to start looking around the Crusaders' camp and see what we can find. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is me. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.